Hey, what's up, everybody, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Jose's Florida Hood Blogs. We're going to talk about the top 5 things that I love about living in Southwest Florida. Number 5 is the most obvious reason, the beaches. That's the best thing we got going here. If you like the beach, if you like the smell of the ocean and the ocean breeze in your face, from Naples all the way up to Sarasota, nothing but beaches, and that's number 5 on the list. My favorite beaches are Del Nor Wiggins, Venice Beach, and Siesta Key in Sarasota. These are some amazing beaches. I also like Marco Island, especially if you can get on a boat and explore a little bit. So Southwest Florida has one amazing thing, and it's the beaches. And there's so much to do on the beaches other than just sit there in the sand or swim. I love the feeling of the water. I love to put on some snorkeling gear and see what type of little creatures are in the water. Beach is one of those things that women like to do a whole lot more than men. I like the beach. I like to see all the weird little animals and fishing, and it's a family thing you can do, so that's number 5 on the list for me, although for most people it's probably number 1. Moving on to number 4. The tropical climate allows you to do something you can't do everywhere, and that's growing tropical fruits. Mangoes being the number 1 thing that I like to grow, and there's so much you can grow in Southwest Florida, and there's not too many places in the country where you can grow tropical fruit. Think about it. You live in one of the only places in the United States where you can grow tropical fruits. So if you live in Southwest Florida and you're not growing tropical fruits, you're just missing out on a whole world. And if you've had a mango from the store, it's nothing. Like if you've had a Tommy Hopkins or whatever from the store, that mango is garbage. You don't even know what a good mango is. So I want to hook you guys up with the 5 best varieties of mangoes, so you can go down to a nursery and get yourself some awesome mangoes. Something that will blow your mind. I mean, I just can't explain it. If you've never had a good mango, you have no idea what a good mango is. And it's definitely not that mango you get from Publix or Whole Foods. That's garbage. Those mangoes are a type of mango that is planted in order for it to have a really long shelf life so that they can ship it from Brazil or whatever country. No, that's garbage. I'm going to tell you guys the 5 best mango varieties. Here we go. Number 1 is ice cream. It's an awesome type of mango. Number 2 is Kerry. It's another type of mango that's awesome. Number 3 is Valencia Pride. What's nice about Valencia Pride is that it's a late mango, so you can have it later on in the year. Manila is an awesome mango, and the last one I'm going to recommend is the Philippine mango. Now, I would definitely recommend that you go to a place like the Food and Spice Park or to Pine Island, the nursery they have there in Pine Island, which is just outside of Cape Coral. It's called Fruitscapes. Go there and just try different types of mangoes, and you'll find one you like. Plant it in your backyard. Take advantage of the fact that you live in one of these tropical places. It's like if you live here and you're not doing this, then you're missing out on it. Let's say you really don't like mangoes or you're allergic to them. Well, then there's so many other things. There's sapodilla. There's like 50 types of bananas. There's like mamey. There's like, I don't know, 1,000 other guanabana. Okay, like there's so many other fruits. So sugar cane. I mean, there's so much in Florida that you can grow that's tropical. So look into it. Do some reading up. Join some Facebook groups. Dragon fruit is one of those things, or pineapples, that don't take up a lot of room. So just do your research. Learn a little bit about all the tropical fruits you can grow on your property. There's got to be something out there you like, and it's one of the special things about Southwest Florida. And one of the first things you should do if you're moving down here is learn about some tropical fruits. Plant some in your yard. It's going to make your life happy, and you're going to enjoy it. And if the mango trees get really big, it gives your property a little extra something, so when you do go to sell, it's a little extra treat for the new buyers. Anyways, moving on to number 3. Well, hold on, Jose. Before I move on to number 3, this is called a June plum. It's from Jamaica and from the Caribbean islands, and they are awesome. They take a long time, but it's another little secret I'm going to tell you guys about Florida that Jamaicans will tell you. June plums, Amberilla, Hobo Indio. It's got a lot of different names. These things are so sweet. It's hard to explain what it tastes like. It's like a cross between a mango and a pineapple or something. I don't know. That's the way I would describe it. Anyways, for real, moving on to number 3. Fishing. I mean, yeah, you have the Gulf of Mexico, and then if you go inland, you have canals, and if you go all the way inland, like to Sebring, you have these giant lakes. In Immokalee, Florida, you have Lake Trafford. There's a lot of really good bass fishing, so it's not all everybody thinks about Florida fishing. All they can think about is the saltwater, but our freshwater fishing is so good, and there's spots that are freshwater where you'll get snook and tarpon, which are saltwater species. So you should definitely consider fishing as like part of your schedule down here. It's a great family activity, and there's so many different types of fishing. I've been fishing here since I was a little kid, and just like yesterday or the day before, yeah, yesterday I just caught my first blue tilapia. I've never caught that, so there's so much to do as far as fishing. By the way, I have a fishing channel. It's called Jose Likes Fishing, and on that channel, it's a weekly, at least once a week, I post some of my fishing, and I teach people how to fish. So if you're new to Florida, you can go on that channel. A lot of people think that I hate people moving to Florida. Actually, no, I want good people to move to our state. And that's why I educate people on our state so they can make a really good, informed, decision that's going to influence the rest of their lives. So, but definitely check out Jose Likes Fishing. And there I teach you all the things you need to know about Florida fishing. Whether it's out on the Gulf, whether you're planning on getting a boat, or if you're just going to do some shoreline fishing, it's a great reason to move to Southwest Florida. There are a lot of laws you need to learn, but that's all part of the process. That's all part of learning. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of laws and regulations, so make sure before you go fishing, you learn a little bit about the basics of Florida fishing as far as the laws and all that, and getting a fishing license. These things are Oscars. They're from South America. You can get them all over Southwest Florida. There's some of the best bass fishing in the country. There's bowfin. I mean, there's so much fishing. You probably have a canal in your backyard, or if you're going to live in a private community, there will be lakes, and those lakes are absolutely amazing for fishing. And if you go out into the beach, obviously there's snook. And that channel that I have, I keep it PG-13, so it's family friendly. And it kind of ties in if you're a nature lover, because if you're out there, you're going to see all types of cool stuff. Some of the coolest stuff that I've seen while fishing are spotted eagle rays. They are the coolest animals ever. Anyways, check out Jose Likes Fishing, my other YouTube channel, and consider fishing. If you like fishing, it doesn't get better than Southwest Florida. We can get these peacock bass. These things are from South America. And then you got the Everglades. I mean, wow. What else could you ask for, right? You got the Everglades right there. So if you like fishing, you're going to love Southwest Florida. Moving on to number 2. Shopping. This is one of the main reasons people love Southwest Florida. There's so much shopping. There's so many things you could shop for. And there's a lot of stores. Let me just go through a list that my wife made for me on some of her favorite shopping spots. Edison Mall in Fort Myers, the Coastland Mall, downtown Naples, Mercado in North Naples. There's several outlet malls, especially around Estero, Florida. There's the Bell Tower. There's Coconut Point in Estero. There's Gulf Coast Town Center in Estero, Fort Myers area. So those are some of the top places people like to shop. Sarasota, Naples, and Estero being like the 3 main areas for shopping. Estero is kind of part of Fort Myers. So those are the top 3 areas where you're going to find the most little malls, restaurants, just a lot of stuff to do. You could shop forever in Southwest Florida. And there are some high-end stores. Naples has Nordstrom, so there's a lot of high-end stuff too. So if you're into shopping, there's a lot of places where you can spend some money here in Southwest Florida. And I hope that your wife is considerate about your bank account when she goes shopping. Furniture stores are another huge thing. I'm not big on buying furniture because I have a junk removal company and I get some really awesome furniture all the time. So I don't buy furniture, but there are so many furniture stores and a lot of big companies moving from the East Coast like City Furniture and a bunch of other companies that are mostly East Coast stuff, and they're starting to move into Southwest Florida. So shopping definitely has to be on the list. One of the main reasons you're going to love Southwest Florida. One of the reasons that I love Southwest Florida. All right. The number 1 reason that I love Southwest Florida is The food is off the scales. We have Cuban, Costa Rican, Venezuelan, Colombian. There is so much food in Southwest Florida. Greek, Italian. I mean, the food here is off the scales, especially the fact that we're close to South Florida. Like when I say South Florida, I mean like Southeast Florida. You get stuff like Haitian restaurants, Haitian food. If you there's a video on my channel that breaks down a lot of stuff, um, and restaurants more in detail. So just go through my channel and explore the whole channel. The Log Cabin is a really awesome barbecue place. Sometimes there's food trucks in Fort Myers. I know there's one in Naples. It's called Herbs. They're on Immokalee Road, heading out towards 951. They park at Fogg's Nursery. They have amazing barbecue. Highlands Haitian Restaurant in Golden Gate City is amazing Haitian food. There's Maria's in Bonita Springs, which is Mexican. I mean, there's a little bit of everything. The fact that we're so close to the Caribbean brings so many different cultures to Southwest Florida, and the restaurant game here is amazing. Of course, Cuban food is my favorite. I'm Cuban, and now there's a lot more Puerto Ricans moving in. So there's a Puerto Rican food truck called Grandules, which is in Lehigh Acres. There's another Puerto Rican food truck in Fort Myers, which I gotta check out. Mango's Cuban Cafe in Naples. I love them. They're awesome. They're not even Cuban, they're Venezuelan, but they cook Cuban food like better than anybody else. There's also in Golden Gate City, this place right here, Havana Libre. They just remodeled the whole restaurant. I mean, you can go forever about how much good Cuban food there is in Southwest Florida, and that's what makes it special. I mean, to me, food is important. Oh my gosh, number one on the list, and this is another video I did, but number one restaurant is the Peace River Seafood in Punta Gorda. Sabor de mi Tierra Puerto Rican restaurant in Port Charlotte. El Charro Mexican restaurant in Arcadia. You could go on forever. Sarasota has some amazing restaurants. You gotta check out my channel. Get in there, look at everything. I hope you enjoy the video. Subscribe and like my video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day.